guys, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we're back once again playing Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, we finally got to the courtyard and investigated around there.
Look at all our new evidence.
Victim staff, the sword that she was murdered with, and the autopsy report. Let's take a look at the autopsy report.
Killed 10 to 11.
11.
Right after, or an hour... Wait an hour after lights out.
Yeah, between when lights bell was happening and an hour after. Yeah.
Cause loss of blood from stab in back. Body fell 10 feet after death.
And if I remember correctly, the thought was that she was stabbed and then pushed out.
Yeah, she was stabbed in the building and then pushed out, but that doesn't explain why her body was next to the statue.
Yeah.
Or like, this is probably not the real murder weapon if it was.
Right.
Just gonna say. There's gotta be planet there to leave to make the track go off course, because she was stabbed in the back and then fell. If she fell 10 feet and then stabbed in the back, I would be like, okay.
Exactly. So in this episode, we're gonna head over to the detention center to see if we can talk with Iris.
I mean, we have to go to the detention center anyway. Okay, February 8th. Are you back? Oh, you are back.
Okay. Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. But I've already told you everything Iris, please, remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, do you have anything new? No? Just, okay. Inner temple. Okay. Since we new things besides the site lock, let's talk about the inner temple. Did you go to the inner temple?
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said that she saw you stab Miss Elise Dexnam with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What is up with this? You know, just like the case with Mimi Miney, how I was so insistent that the ghost did it, I'm gonna be very insistent that the demon did it. Because you know what? I am so up for that paranormal thing happening. If I believe that the ghost did it, I would believe that a demon did it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth.
I think she's telling the truth because there are no psycho locks.
No psycho locks. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks.
But no psycho locks appeared! Okay.
Frightened.
Oh wait, that's not B. I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong button. I've been playing on the Vita. Which means confirm is on the bottom and cancel is on the right. What do you make of this? It was his voice. I'm sorry. I'm not over it. Take that! I was frightened.
Since I have been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe the case in a whole new light. In my years of court, I have seen it happen over and over again. That is why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go into the Inner Temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room?
you go. The note to Iris.
I found this in the main hall. It's addressed to you. Ah, that's... Well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that?
That's how he always look. It's okay.
Yeah.
You just kind of get used to it after a while.
Yeah. You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote you this letter, is that correct?
I mean, that is very fair.
Right.
There's no win here. Excuse you?
Was it the evidence that... or the power of my glare that broke that lock?
I don't think it was the glare because it would have broke earlier.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? I thought that letter was just someone pulling a prank on me. A prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell. There's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini's like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, and you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is...
It's just that she's Dahlia, gosh!
There's one person you didn't want your secret told to.
Take that!
Phoenix Wright. You mean something to Wright, it seems.
Or you had some relationship in the past, really.
Yeah.
That's more what I'm thinking, Edgeworth.
And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
Behold the secret of the Psycho Locks!
The Psycho Lock!
Okay, now tell me about what frightened you.
After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. Was this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map?
Excuse me?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge.
That's where I told Gumshoe to go to see if he could find Pearl. But he probably never did that because Edward didn't tell him to.
The reality is, to get to the Inner Temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge.
Yes, and we all know how terrifying it is.
Yeah. But the thought of such a terrible criminal could be lurking in Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair I didn't even want to think about it at all. So this is the secret that you've locked away in your heart? Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night. Yes, that's exactly right. Iris' testimony added to the court record. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again.
I feel like there are some things she has to say to him.
Yeah.
And then they have to move on with their lives.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't think they should be in each other's lives anymore. But I feel like there are some stuff left unsaid.
That needs to be brought up.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do, you must promise me that you would tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Except we kind of do. I mean, we've been inferring this the entire time. But okay.
If you say so.
What do you have to say to your hood?
That's called a demon warding hood. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night. He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today. He was wearing... Excuse me? Why is there no fan art of this?
Because obviously they never showed it to her. Well, it's time to remedy that. But it's not going to be done by tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we'll put it at the beginning of the next episode after this.
Just like a little flashback. Previously on last episode.
Yeah. Seriously. Dude. Yeah, like, I guess people don't present this to her too often. Because you see Edgeworth wear it all the time because that's like a mandatory bit. But you never see the Phoenix wearing it. Okay, that's cool.
Why was he wearing it at the hospital?
It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits. Was he wearing it the entire time?
I don't think so. I
No,
don't think
he
he
wasn't.
was wearing it on the night
No, he wasn't.
of the murder. But he was wearing it at the hospital, and it makes me wonder why.
Yeah. If it's so important, then why did you give it to him? Last night, I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grip. Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and colder. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, though. Thank God for a monologue.
Oh, okay. I wanted to know about that.
I was against the idea of our temple appearing in that magazine. I was afraid that this type of tragedy might occur. In that case, why did you allow them to run an article about you? It was Sister Bikini. She's actually rather fond of attention, surprisingly so.
I mean, fair. Fair.
Yeah. She certainly does look rather happy in this photo.
I mean, it's not hurting anyone, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine to doll yourself up every once in a while to make you feel good. It's okay.
What about the face scroll? Who's this woman hanging on the scroll?
Here's Edgeworth. Have this scroll. Have everything in my pocket.
Right.
Somehow it was not damaged that night, but it's still here.
Seriously. Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Korain channeling technique. The master? Yes, Mystic Misty. She was a great spirit medium. That's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago. Spirit mediums? There's no such thing anyway.
Oh my gosh, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth? I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds.
Well, it is fair.
Yeah. She doesn't know anything about it, of course. But there was a time, 17 years ago, when I met the master myself.
To be fair, your dad also didn't know who killed him.
Yeah.
Did you give that to her? Okay, nope. Okay, I don't care. I don't leave the grounds that often. Okay, that's all
Okay,
I want
cool.
to do. That's the wrong one. Let's go down to Heavenly Hall.
Heavenly Hall.
Pearl, please be there. Gumshoe, did you go look for Pearl? That's a no.
Heavenly Hall.
God damn it, Larry! I hate this man.
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh?
You know, you're right about a criminal hiding down here. It probably was Larry. And to be fair, I'm surprised he's not, like, charged with sexual harassment or something.
Probably. It's still better than a view from my apartment, though.
'Cause you could see a river?
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Pearl?
Oh.
It's Larry.
Why
It's
Why does this always happen?
God damn it! I fucking hate you, Larry.
Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away.
No shit! I will run away too. The moment I see your face, run away!
Even chased one of them to Tibet. Next, it's going to be prison, I guess.
What is wrong with him? He's such a harasser! And he's not in jail, he doesn't even get, like, any probation or anything? What the fuck? This guy needs to get, like, forever, like home arrest. That's what.
House arrest.
House arrest. Just, like, stay at home, can't ever meet any girl. You can't do that. That's sexual harassment. This guy is a fucking asshole.
I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up there for sure.
Yeah, you know what? Do get him locked up there. Please do.
Oh my god.
Please.
Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
He won't have much to steal from anyway.
Yeah. He's just talking to himself. Shh. Be quiet and listen.
And River's like, I don't want to talk to him, but I will listen to what he fucking says.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! What about what you just said? I've got an objection!
Okay, we got the courtroom music going on. Okay.
What the? Edgy, you dirty rat! Gumshoe, you oaf!
To be fair, I want him arrested.
I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection! In a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed my finger. You've watched too many trials.
You say to a detective whose job is to do this shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig's up. What have you got to say for yourself?
If you run away, Larry, I fucking swear. I don't want to talk to him yet. This is just stupid. I hate this so much.
What's this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school.
Are you sure it doesn't remind you of that job you had to sell samurai dogs?
We used to have a lot of decoration in the classroom with origami, remember?
We used to have a lot of fun decorating.
Yes.
Yeah, that sentence like changed completely.
Yeah. Oh yeah! You were never any good at it.
Oh!
Really? Yeah. This guy was so bad he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing.
So what you're telling me is that Larry's got all the embarrassing secrets.
Yeah. Really? I never would have expected. Be quiet already. I'll never forgive the shame of that day. Forget the shame of that day. You wanted a crane? Now, I can now make a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw.
Did Manfred von Karma, like, make you do that or something?
I feel like that was the thing that he did. It's like, fine, I'm so humiliated, I'll make up the most perfect crane ever.
Well, the fact that he said perfect makes me think of von Karma.
Yeah. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Because they know all the embarrassing
Okay,
shit.
what's with the art? That's a horrible graffiti problem you have there, pal.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Like, why the fuck would you do this? Larry, not only are you a fucking sexual harasser, you fucking vandalated this place.
You don't know anything, detective. This is art.
You know, I want to take that paintbrush and whack your face with it.
Your violence towards Larry Butts knows no bounds.
To be fair, the things I've been saying to him is not the worst I will do. I can do.
It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris.
That you need to stay away from? Even if she was a criminal, I still wouldn't sit Larry onto them.
Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming.
It's given permission, you fucking dumbass!
Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
To be fair, he makes pretty good
Okay,
lunchboxes.
is the Iris one same? Yeah, okay.
Let's see, is there something for this or is that?
The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name if, in some sense. You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has got to be heaven, because that thing is hell.
I mean, that is fair, but I don't want to hear it from Larry.
You would do well to remember, Larry.
If that bridge wasn't broken already, I would have pushed Larry onto it.
That this is a sacred place to some people.
Oh my god. Larry's not gonna understand. He's gonna be like, whoa, what, really? And then he won't understand that he fucking graffitied it.
River? This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had ice all over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble.
Or dead.
Yeah. You're right about that. He would have landed on ice and slid downstream to who knows where.
That's okay.
Not exactly what I meant, but alright.
Ezra and me are on the same page.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, can I put the bridge?
It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge from here. Ah, I can't believe it! Really? Huh? What is it, Larry? Huh? Nothing. No, it's nothing. Sounds pretty suspicious to me. Something about that statement smells, and you know what they say.
If something smells, it's the butts.
It's always the butts. Heavenly Hall. What is this little shack, anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
Oh my god. Please, just let me take that paintbrush of his and knock it into the river.
And why were you down here in the first place? Come on. I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch.
So you decided to sketch on this fucking building and fucking graffiti it like a fucking asshole?
This is a great little place. It's, artistic.
I think you're just trying to say that to make yourself feel like an artist, but I don't even.
Huh.
I think you're just drawing out artist, and artistic to make yourself feel like you're an artist, but I really just think you're a dumbass.
It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse.
You're a goddamn idiot.
Sounds like a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one's likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you a drink? Some hot water, maybe?
The fuck? Did you build a fire in there?
He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to me, Itchy.
You're gonna say something about your goddamn love?
You've gotta do this. You've gotta save Iris.
I think I need you to shut up. The more you're telling me to do this, the less I want to.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
That's probably what he is thinking.
Watch your mouth! Anyway, I've made my mind up about it.
That's exactly what he was thinking. That was exactly his line of thought.
I'm gonna marry that girl.
You're a fucking idiot!
Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you?
Are you already dating?
Oh god. No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eye.
You can't for jack shit because
God
you can't
damn it.
tell anything.
I fucking remembered more about this case. Keep going. She's got this, I really want this man to marry me to carry me over the threshold look.
I'm pretty sure she has to, I want this man to go the fuck away look.
I'm sure Nick would be surprised.
Everyone would be surprised when you get married, but I'm not gonna feel bad if she married you, took everything you had, and split.
He'd never imagine that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Yet again, I wouldn't feel bad if she married you, took everything, and split.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt?
You're a fucking idiot.
What's this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back.
Don't worry, don't listen to him.
If I really want to know the answer to that, we're gonna have to drag him onto the witness stand.
God damn it.
Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Graffiti?
Aw, man. Don't you have anything else to talk about?
I'm about to punch you in the face, Larry.
With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me.
Edward is actually pretty much a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Did you not remember Obag?
Whether he wants to be a ladies' man or not. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it.
God damn it, Larry.
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? 1, 3.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that right now.
Are you talking about the murder?
Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say?
How about I sock you in the face?
Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
You have no way to get hot water, I'm pretty sure.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him?
How come he hasn't realized that he needs to shut the fuck up? Just like, rip out his voice box, please.
Holy shit. Do you, okay, yeah.
I just want to get it over with. I'm not presenting anything because I just don't want to talk to him. In fact, I want to just skip over his dialogue.
Alright, now you're gonna tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I had been sleeping, I'm not sure how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Just like I'd been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
Oh my god! I would love to see that.
And then?
I would pay Naomi to take a picture of that moment and send me that photo.
And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire! Dusky Bridge caught fire? Are you saying that you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me an evil eye? I'm telling the truth! There's still 3 Psycholocks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? What? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I just answered the question.
Just answer the question.
Just answer the question. I was in my room, by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're transparent and as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean there? It's impossible for you to have seen the lightning strike from Dusky Bridge from your room. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. We're like nowhere near the fucking bridge.
Yeah. This is the map of the area. Take a look at the vicinity around Hazakura Temple. Well, what am I looking for? I think it should be fairly obvious.
There's an outcrop and a bunch of trees obscuring your vision from seeing the bridge.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was in Heavenly Hall. I'm not surprised he said in Heavenly Hall. Honestly, he probably spent the entire night doing that graffiti.
The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it is impossible to see the bridge from there.
I mean, that
That's
outcrop.
It. Yeah. What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
But you're stupid! Just punch you into the goddamn river!
Well, what about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step.
Torture!
You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, it's fairly obvious. If Very well then, let's test my theory. The place where you witnessed the lightning strike from striking Dusky Bridge was here. Look at that top sprite. The place that you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Well, why would I be hanging around this old shack?
You're a goddamn idiot. You're here right now, aren't you? There is stairs going down here. You wouldn't have gone down here if you wouldn't want to.
It's freezing cold and there's no electricity. It would fall apart any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway?
He went inside.
How do you know there was no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Oh! In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
At least once in your life.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me.
That's nice.
What were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call fair decor? I think you mean
I don't know.
You got me there. Could it be that you were waiting for someone? Oh, no!
Oh, God, he was waiting for Iris.
You really are one scary guy, you know?
It's not that hard to figure you out.
It's not hard, Larry. I believe last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
Take that!
There's only one person you'd wait in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel all over Edgy.
Larry?
No doubt because of my chilly glare.
Yeah.
So, you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh?
You're fucking dumbass! God, I hate this man! Please don't let him be a witness.
Do you have any kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that you were waiting for Iris.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have something?
Yes, you do.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Is this you?
Take that!
Are you serious?
Here's your evidence.
What's the secret that you know?
You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Hey! Give it back! You're embarrassing me!
No! If you take that from me, I'm gonna kick your ass and throw you into the river where you can never harass any women again!
Larry, you're embarrassing yourself. What are you doing with that anyway?
Salutations, my fucking ass!
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not. Okay, this is nothing. I'm not surprised about this at all. I always knew Larry was a terrible person, especially toward women. So for this to happen, not surprising.
Oh! First of all, what's at the top of this letter? It says salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter to Writing for Dummies.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot.
You're not actually supposed to write that. You write, that's where you were supposed to write, Dear Iris. Whoa, I'm so sorry!
Nope, we're just skipping your dialogue now. I'm so done with you. Anything that's not of importance, I'm skipping. Y'all can pause and read it yourself.
You were here in Heavenly Hall last night, were you not, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy.
Nope.
Sorry doesn't cut it with you scumbag threatening a young lady like that. No. Wait, hold up. Hold what now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
In the fucking letter, you dumbass.
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Arrest him right now, officer.
Give me a break. It's a love letter.
No,
Haven't you ever been in love before?
We're not talking about you fucking...
What did you just say? My love for her burns so highly it could melt all the snow on this mountain.
Nope.
Oh, so this is your secret, the secret that you mentioned?
What is the secret?
No, then what is the secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it?
No.
No, I want to read it. No, obviously.
No, we're not doing this. Nah, fuck this shit. I'm done with him.
All right, then why did you send a love letter addressed in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Jeez.
I'm not hearing anything else about his goddamn love.
Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? Cause Edgy gave me a scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's all those huge locks are about? I don't understand why you're so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess it's the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much of a
No, let me read. I don't care. I don't care anymore. This guy can go fuck off. He's a waste of my time and energy. And that's bad.
But he actually has important information.
When he has something important to say that isn't about his goddamn love for Iris, I will listen. I'm not gonna hear any stupid remarks from him.
Guys, Echo's hatred for Larry has reached its peak. When she's gonna skip parts of the game to get done with Larry fast. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it! What do you mean, detective? Don't forget that this guy just said a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
Yeah, there was nothing from the previous dialogue.
He's right. Larry. Well, what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. Was this something incredible you saw last night? You're gonna tell me, Larry, one way or another.
We will arrest your fucking ass.
Something incredible. I already told you, didn't I? I saw the lightning strike on Dusky Bridge. Yes, I believe it was the incredible sight you saw.
Was it also Phoenix trying to run across the bridge, but then the bridge broke and him plummeting down to the river?
He was there.
I know, but that is an incredible sight that I would see, and he lived.
Yeah. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. Well, what doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had blocks.
He's saying it out loud like they know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yes, Larry? I believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
Was it a demon possession? Please tell me, this is important.
What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Thank you, do it, right now, right now.
Ah!
God damn it! And now there's 5. Is it because
No!
That is me. That's just me. God damn it! Did he see the murder? That's kind of what I want to know. Holy shit! Why?
What's wrong, sir? Doesn't this mean I have to do it all over again?
Yes, Edward, except with new things.
Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
Please do get hit by a bolt of lightning.
I've just about had it with this Harlequin.
Same here.
If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand.
Oh my gosh.
To be continued.
Damn Damn it!
Next episode, we are heading to court with defense lawyer Miles Edgeworth. We will see you guys then.
Bye!